What's up, guys? Drone worship in your face. So for those of you that have been following me for a little bit, you know that I own the Wakira Rodeo 110, which is what I was kind of learning acro on. And due to some unfortunate events, that drone probably reached 5,000 feet and it was never to be seen again. It went absolutely bonkers on beta flight after a secondary camera installation for testing, and it's gone. So I had to replace it, and I wanted something that still ran on FlySky for a very affordable price, but had newer technology. The Wakira Rodeo 110 was older bird. It was like 3 or 4 years old already. It doesn't have things like OSD. The motors are kind of older. It was a little bit of a heavier unit. Still fun, still fast. Could do 2S and 3S, and I wanted something that could still take the same batteries as what I was already running. So I went ahead and I ordered the Mantis 85, which is the box it came in. This is actually the unit here. This is a 85mm. This thing is awesome. It looks a little funky, but it has 9,000 kV brushless motors with on-screen display, tiltable camera. Like, this thing is ridiculous, the amount of technology you get for this. They have a ready-to-fly version with transmitter for around, let's see, $150, I want to say. Or you can just buy the bind and fly for FlySky. Let's see what they got. FlySky, FlySky, DSM2, and DSMX. So I ordered the FlySky for my CG6 FlySky transmitter, which is very easy to program. It takes about 2 minutes to bind it, and it comes with Betaflight pre-installed. So you can run it as is, straight acro, or you can set up all your switches, but it does come ready to pair with a FlySky transmitter. Honestly, it took about 2 minutes, maybe, to read through the directions and figure out the pairing process for this little beast here. So this thing is awesome. This is $100. For those of you that already have a FlySky transmitter, this thing is angry, and it runs on 3S. This is a ridiculously fast little quad. It really has no chill that I'm aware of, but the camera that is on this is, I think, 800 to 1,000 TVL CMOS camera, and it is very good. I looked at this in the goggles with the on-screen display. The telemetry was great. It was giving me all sorts of readouts. This is a fantastic little purchase for $100 if you already have a FlySky or a FlySky transmitter. This will bind instantly to it for $100. Comes with a battery, and it's ready to go as long as you have FPV goggles. So we're going to take this little Mantis out, and it's tiny. It's a tiny little thing. I'll see if I can compare it to something. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. This is the Boss 7 that we just built, right? This is the Boss 7 unbrushed. Very, very lightweight. This is quite a bit heavier, but like I said, 9,000 kV brushless motors. This runs on a 1 cell. This is a 2S, and it can take up to a 3S. This is more of a race quad. This is more for freestyle and fun. So this was a home-built Boss 7 series running a 600 TVL 25 milliwatt. This, I believe, has interchangeable bands. This can change in between regular bands and race bands if you want to. So this is just a superior little bird. I'm surprised this didn't get more traction on YouTube or eBay. I'm surprised more people weren't interested in this, because every video I've seen, I have yet to see one person put this bird down. So I'm going to say this was probably a good purchase. It took, like I said, 2 minutes to bind it, and it's ready to go. So we're going to take this little Mantis 85 out. We're going to rip it around. I'll see you guys when we get back, and I'll give you my thoughts. To-do-do.
You don't know what it is to belong, to love someone and to want them all, and to want them all. You don't know how it feels to say I love you, I love you. You don't know to say I love you, I love you, I love you. You don't know to say I love you, I love you, I love you. You don't know to say You don't know, you don't know. Here to say I love you, I love you, I love you. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. To say I love you, I love you, I love you. Someday you say that you would leave, leave, leave. Someday you say that you would leave, leave, leave. Someday you say that you would leave, leave, leave. Someday you say that you would leave, leave, leave.
Wow, that was an exhilarating little ride. Pretty fast on a 2S. I can't wait to stick a 3S in it and see what it can do. So I want you guys to realize that was coming from a new acro flyer, and I gotta say, man, this thing is very stable. PIDs obviously need to be adjusted a little bit because the flips are a little bit slow, but for the most part, I was having a blast out here. Battery lasted almost 5 minutes, and that was me running it decently slow. I wasn't really pushing it hard. I only pushed it about 3/4 throttle twice maybe during that whole run. So you can pretty much assume if you're an expert flyer, you're only going to get about 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes out of this battery. But if you're flying around serenely like me, just playing around having some fun, you can expect a 4-minute flight. I got to tell you, having the voltage was nice. The balance bar in the center that was showing me pitch and roll and, you know, horizon, not exactly helpful, kind of in the way. So maybe I'll talk to Brian. We're going to see if we can move that out of the way. But other than that, it wasn't horrible. You know, I had a blast flying this. I think this is definitely worth the $100 price point. And it sounds angry on those little tri-props. It sounds just mean. The punch out is actually really good. For being whatever the preset PIDs are, the punch out is actually pretty excellent. It'll definitely get going pretty fast on those 9,000 kVs. So it got a little too windy, and unfortunately I only have one battery for this currently, but I did take the flight. I went up, didn't care. I feel comfortable enough with the acro that I can kind of pick up most of these small birds and take a rip on them. So the Mantis 85 is excellent for the money. I promise you, it is a good deal, man. If you already have a FlySky or a FlySky transmitter, binds up immediately and you're ready to start practicing acro. Now if you want to go deeper, you got to download Betaflight, and then you got to install or set up all the switches, which I'm going to do later on with Brian, so we get stabilized in horizon mode and all that fun stuff, or acro with air, all the other fun stuff. Right now out of the box comes preset for acro. So it's fun. Let's just say it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, people. Get one. You know you want one. Drone worship, and I'm out from somewhere in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Toodaloo.